Okay, here we are with the off season. I want to show you guys the stats. In the previous video, I showed you guys our season awards and our XP. This time, I just want to show you guys the stats, and we'll probably have some highlights playing over the top of this. So let's just take a look quickly at how our season finished up. We have become the Mexico City Conquest, the red team. In the preseason, we did this. In the regular season, we went 7-9. Yes, 7-9. Lost bad to the Giants. Lost bad to the Redskins. Beat up on the Bears. Lost to the 49ers. Got smashed by the Bengals. That game is a must-watch, by the way. Packers. Yeah, the Super Bowl champions. We beat up on them. Eagles, they beat us in overtime. Browns, we whooped on. Steelers, just barely beat us. Ravens, we whooped on. The Redskins, we got our revenge. The Giants and Vikings both beat us by a score. The Bucks and the Lions we beat. And the Eagles, we lost close. So out of 9 of our losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them came by 1 score. The other 3, we didn't stand a chance. Team stats. How do we hold up in the NFL? In total yards gained, we were number 1. Total offensive yards, we were number 2 behind the Packers. Passing yards, we were number 3 behind the Steelers and Packers. Rushing yards, oh, we were down there. Yeah, we're down there somewhere. Points per game. That was us. The Bengals were number 2. Passing touchdowns. That will be us. Rushing touchdowns. We're not in there. First downs. That's probably not. Yeah, we're at the bottom, and that's because of how many minutes we play. Defensive side of the ball. Did we give up the most yards? We did not. We didn't give up the least amount either. Passing yards. Did we give up the most? No. Where did we rank in passing yards? Yeah, we gave up a lot. Near the bottom. We're near it. Rushing yards given up. Middle of the pack Jones. Points given up. Yeah, we gave up the second most points. Sacks. How many sacks did we get? We had 45. That looks like middle of the pack Jones. Fumbles, forced fumbles, second to last. And interceptions, yeah, we're in the bottom of that too. All right, here's where we see how our players ranked in the league. Dak Prescott was, by passing yards, he had the best. Completion percentage, no. Just no. Interceptions, I'm sure he had the most. Yeah, he had the most by a long shot. But he also had the most touchdowns by 4. Yards per game, 305 for Dak P. He led the league in yards per game. Passer rating. All right, semi kind of at the top, about top 8 there. Yards per attempt. Dak Prescott for those quarterbacks that actually matter. The longest touchdown pass goes to Dak Prescott. Most sacks taken does not go to Dak Prescott. He played all games. How many downs played? Are we even in there? Rushing. The good stuff, where we completely fell off. Second in the league in rushing and almost lost out to that. Zeke Elliott did nothing in the final 4 games. He probably would have won that rushing title. Yards per carry ended up with 6, which is the most for anybody that actually matters. Rushing touchdowns, second to Bernard. Average per game, third in average per game. Fumbles, 1 fumble all season. Broken tackles, 26. Middle of the pack Jones. Longest rush. It's probably not us. Oh, it is us. 82-yard run. Receiving. Here we got some fun going on here. Dez, number 1. We have another one in here. Terrence Williams also had 1,000 yards. Yards per game. Dez, and it's not even freaking close. Touchdowns. Dez. Bernard Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins had 4 less. Run after the catch, that's probably not going to be close either. That's, oh shit. Julian Edelman with the mark of the beast, followed by Dez. Let's check out long. That goes to Dez. Terrence Williams had a 90-yarder. All right. Blocking. We don't care about that for now. All right. Tackles. We are probably not in there at all. Yeah, we don't get enough downs to get up in there. So we'll go for sacks. Jamie Collins really slowed down. At the halfway point, he had 18, so he slowed down. Yeah, we're not in there for sacks or interceptions. Oh my God, Kuechly, what are you doing? Yeah, we're probably better off looking at our own individual team with that. So let's take a look at how we did defensively. Who led our team in tackles? Byron Jones with 109. Church with 92. Sacks. Sean Lee, who was out for the last 3 games. And Randy Gregory with 10.5 a pop. Interceptions. That's all we got this season. 11 interceptions all season. And Dorian Grant had a 99-yarder. What about forced fumbles? Church with 3. Roby with 2. Sean Lee with 2. Crawford with 2. McClan with 1. And Gregory with 1. And touchdowns, we got Dorian Grant again. Yeah, 2. Wow. I didn't even know that. And Byron Jones also had 1. Okay. When you do the all Madden thing, the AI is probably going to remain the same. The difficulty remains the same. The sliders pretty much tweak how guys react. I don't really feel anything because you see that quarterbacks still complete like 90% against me. So there's that. Wide receiver blocking. There you go. Fumbles is at 50. They rarely fumble. Interceptions, I still get picked off all the time, even with those. And here's our shit. Quarterback accuracy. We still can't complete an accurate pass. Pass blocking. We do okay pass blocking. Wide receiver catching. We still drop balls. Run blocking. Yeah, I see the last 3 games. We probably ain't even... Last 4 games, we probably didn't even hit like 100... Probably didn't even hit 120 yards in the last 4 games. Fumbles, we fumbled once. But Dak has fumbled a few times. Defensive reaction time, it probably could be better, but our defensive backs aren't that good, so that's probably why we don't, jump a lot of passes. Field goals, I even bumped it up to 5. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm a terrible field goal kicker. Kickoff powers at 55. Injuries is at 53. Once I put it up to 53, we finally started getting some injuries. Speed threshold is what it is. Penalties, offsides, false. I mean, if you're interested in that stuff. Let's see, illegal block in the bag. Keep that at 50. I mean, the moment you move roughing the passer, illegal block in the back, if you touch those two, you're gonna get about anywhere between 5 to 10 of those a game. So just don't touch those. Want to show you my XP sliders as well. And this right here is mainly how you want this is how you want your franchise to go. Like, this is how I personally want my franchise to go. So I guess it all depends on your own liking. So quarterbacks, I probably have to put that higher because Dak didn't really progress that fast. Even though he had player of the week a bunch of times, he had a ton of yards, a ton of touchdowns, as you saw, and he didn't really go up that high. Zeke went up high, even on 200. Wide receivers, the only one that went up was Dez, even though Terrence Williams had a great season. Tackles and guards, they generally don't have a way to progress, so you want to bump theirs up pretty high. Defensive ends, I could probably bump this up because we didn't really get much XP at all at the end of the season, so I might want to mess around with these a little bit more. So don't just take these as face value for now. Kickers and punters, they never progress, so fuck it, max them out. Why not? Is there anything else I should show in this particular video? Looks like a no. But let's take a look at who we've hired. Well, I guess we can't see that, so on to the next video.